What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to yet another day of harvesting. So today is Sunday, and you've all heard that work on Sunday, repair on Monday. Well, we didn't skip church this morning. We didn't get started till about 2 o'clock today. However, that saying may still ring true. We're just about to finish up this 95-ish acre field. Dad's literally on the last pass right now. We've all taken a couple loads, and lo and behold, that's not supposed to be there. And if you guys remember, Kyle and Dustin are running the two newer trucks. I was running our black Kenworth, which I am not right now because, well, we've been having some electrical issues with that. So I switched over to the white International, and it's been running great, not had any problems. This is the truck that I used to always run before we got the newer ones. And now I have a pretty serious coolant leak. And I'm pretty sure, so the bottom, I don't think it's this hose, but this molded tank, which is my reservoir, has a seam around it, and I believe it's coming out right at the bottom of that seam. So we may be down to 2 trucks for the rest of the day, which is going to completely throw off our plans for how we wanted to move to the next farm. Alright, well, we got our new set of plans figured out. Mom and Dad and Kyle and Dustin have completely switched which field they're going to. And me, I'm going to try and limp this truck to Jipville, get it emptied, and then get the stupid thing back to the shop to get the tank off so I can get one ordered first thing in the morning. It's getting worse. Alright, I'm dumped, and when I took off, it was still leaking, which at least means I still have coolant. Well, I was totally wrong about still having coolant. Got a couple miles down the road, and my temp started to skyrocket. Like, I think I'm well past 230 right now. I said, forget that. Yep. That's what happens. All the coolant's going out the tank. None of it's going through the radiator and engine like it's supposed to. So, ended up just pulling over here at my house, and tank's gonna get swapped out right there because I'm not driving that until I got coolant. Which sounds about empty at this point. Looks like I've got a hose to get off here. Maybe 1, 2, 3 bolts, and another hose back here. It's not like I can make much more of a mess than I already have. Woo, and it's hot. Can't forget to take the sensor out. Hopefully without breaking. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Well, here's a better picture of what I was dealing with. So this is the bottom of the tank. This is where that hose was, right here. That's where it's split, and it's spraying a little bit out here and spraying a little bit out here. So I don't know. An epoxy might work temporarily, but We're just going to go ahead and do it the right way, order a whole new tank, and then hopefully we won't have to worry about it again. Just got a text from Dad, said that he is currently running a wonderful 14%. I don't want any dryer, but I'm content with 14% because no dryer, straight back in the bin. Ah! Bug. Change of plans was Dad's starting on this field right here across the road, so that Dustin and Kyle literally have to make a 1 mile circle and they'll easily keep up with him. And this bin, we are finally getting to the point where next few truckloads are going to top it off. That was loud. So Kyle's dumping a load now. I think his will fit no problem. So when Dustin gets back, that's the load I'm really waiting on. So I might as well climb up to the top of this bin and watch Dad make his way across the field. Had a crane out here 2 days ago, I think. Got that clamp all reworked, so as soon as this bin's full, that's the one we're switching to. Well, I'm a terrible judge of how much space is in that bin because Kyle's load didn't come close, and pretty sure at least one more full truck will easily fit. So I figured while I continue to wait, show you guys a little bit of the aftermath of a dryer session. So didn't end up recording any of that, but we ran the dryer for a little bit yesterday. It was some 17.5% corn, so wasn't wet, but wet enough that we decided, heck, as fast as we can run it through, let's go ahead and use our new wet storage and put it in that bin at 14.5 to 15, and we don't have to worry about it again. So literally I think we ran 18,000 bushels yesterday, and look at this. It's just thick with fines and bees wings, and it's nice and fluffy right now. But if you don't clean this up, if you get a little bit of a rain, that stuff just turns rock hard on the concrete, and it's a nightmare to clean up. Alright, Kyle got here, interrupt that mess I'm dealing with down there, but I've only got 3 ribs, just about all the way across, so I'm thinking just his front hopper, and we'll see where it lays there. Alright, well, I'd say we hit that pretty good. I've got literally half a rib left, and for all I know, we could be just as close on the other side, or we could have 3 and 4 ribs left. That's the thing. You don't know. All I know is that's close enough for me. We're going to switch back to the big bin. Well, that was deceiving on how much was there. I don't have a clue how many wheelbarrows I hauled off of there, but at least it's done, and I don't have to worry about that now. All right, well, everybody is running pretty smoothly. Dad, I don't know if that'll help you guys or not. I think Dad's been yelling on the radio a little bit about still fighting the fluffy stalks, still fighting everything, just wanting to ball up on the head and not feed through. So now that the sun's down, let's hope that gets better for him again, just like it did past couple nights. I'm gonna go ahead and head back to the shop. Guys are doing fine and they do not need me right now. So I've got one other little project that I've got to get done tonight, in order to have a part ready to get repaired by morning. I'll see you guys over there. Oh man, feel like it's been forever since I've been in this shop. And I've got to say, it's probably been more than a week. I've just been taking semis home and turning around, sleeping my 6 hours, and going right back to the field. But this old girl right here is what I'm working on. Show you why I took it off the trailer in the first place. So we start it up. Everything's lit up. Everything's working the way it should. Here's my voltmeters. So this is what the alternator is charging the batteries to. That shoots up way over 15. And then boom. Once that hits 16 volts, shuts the whole dash down. So I'm hoping the whole dash dying problem is all related to that alternator as well. A battery is 12.5 volts charged. You put it when a vehicle is running and the alternator is running, you're somewhere in that 14.1, 14.2 range. I think that's right. But you start getting up 15, 16 volts, and that's just not good. They're not meant to run that hot. So I am completely on the wrong side of the truck. So this girl right here is having issues and needs to come off. So for this serpentine belt, all I should have to do is lock onto this idler pulley, pull down, and loosen. I should probably at least take a picture of this so I know how it goes back together. Now those are something I don't think I want touching any metal. Well, you want to know the most frustrating part so far? This bolt that I just took out of here, I dropped it right here. There's literally one spot it can be. Think I can find it? Nope. That thing has gone into a black hole of some sort. The worst thing you can do when you drop a nut or a bolt or something is not hear it hit the ground. And I didn't hear it hit the ground. Well, I've decided I'm just going to find a new nut or a new bolt because I have wasted probably 15 minutes looking for that stupid screw and never found it. I wonder how heavy this thing's going to be. It looks kind of heavy. Oh, that's not too bad. Alright, well there it is. We've got a local guy here that rebuilt alternators and starters and all that kind of stuff. So we're going to run that over to him first thing in the morning, and hopefully that's the issue. I think I'm pretty well set on all this stuff till morning. Not much else for me to do here. I think I'm going to go relieve Mom from the yard. I don't mind driving a semi, but nothing beats being back in a tractor out in the field. I'd much rather be here over trucking across the road any day. It's always hard coming into a field that somebody else opened up. Mom and Dad have probably 50 of this 116 acres already done. So, you know, they were in a routine. They kind of knew where to dump and how far each one could make it and what gave a full load. And now I relieved Mom, so I'm coming in here not having a clue how they were running this field and where they were dumping. So it's kind of takes a couple rounds to kind of be like, oh, alright, that's how they were doing it. Ever since running corn, I've really been trying to push this auger, see how fast she'll unload. And I'm running just shy of full RPMs. I mean, this thing will move some corn. It'll also spill it really fast if you're not careful. Like, really fast. Like, really fast. And I'm pretty sure that's going to be his last load for tonight. Seeing as how we are already after 11 o'clock at night. Nothing like starting at 2 o'clock or after on a Sunday and still getting a 9 to 10 hour day in. Hey Dad, you skipped a few rows. Well, that's gonna do it for tonight, guys. Ended up having a pretty productive day. A little over 90 acres, I think, and like I said, we didn't start till 2 o'clock. So I will take it. Plus, we only had 2 trucks running. Hopefully, we'll have at least one back up and running. I'm pretty sure that Kenworth should be a pretty easy fix once we get that alternator working the way it should. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. In case you were wondering, they say that if you cry out of sorrow, the first tear comes from your right eye. But if you cry out of happiness, first tear comes out of your left eye. I honestly don't have a clue if that's true or not. Maybe one of you guys can try it out and let me know. We'll see you guys in the next one.